Bill and Pete. Wake up, Kenosha.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath.
She is Kenosha's county executive. She joins us every Tuesday. Samantha Kerkman is here. Ms. Kerkman, good morning to you.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful day. The sun is kind of rising over my...
Yes. Close to 70 for the high. Just enjoy all the nice weather we have while we still have it. Well, we're coming down to the 11th hour here on the Kenosha County budget for 2023. Tell us, Samantha Kerkman, what's going to be happening tonight?
So tonight is the public hearing, so folks can come in and share their thoughts with the county board. The meeting starts at 7 o'clock tonight. And then after the citizens' comments are done, then Supervisor Rose, who's chairman of the Finance Committee, he will go through or kind of give a broad overview of the budget. But there is not any there's not any debate on the budget tonight. So tonight is the public hearing on the budget. And then they go into one other meeting that they have to do for procedural. And then tomorrow night at 7:30 is citizens' comments again as well before the budget vote, and then the debate on the budget. So it's a 2-day process. So sometimes people don't necessarily know how that works. And so, the next 2 days are very long days for me.
All right, you presented the budget. It went through the committee process. There were some changes, little tweaks made to the budget. But all in all, we still, taxpayers are getting a break here.
Yeah, the levy right now is proposed is 1.56. Again, the average taxpayer or property taxpayer will see a reduction in their property tax bill. Before the changes were made, it was about $15 per thousand. Now, not sure where they're at specific with the dollar amount, but it's a tax decrease if it goes through as proposed. I do think there might be some changes again on the floor, so that's about the legislative process. Coming from the legislature, understand this. County supervisors want to add a little bit here or take away a little bit there, so it's all part of the process. Yeah,
it's just tightening. It's like an artist kind of finishing the product, I guess. But all in all, a pretty good budget as it goes through its process. Over the weekend in Kenosha County, it was National Drug Take-Back Day, and that turned out to be a pretty successful event, Samantha.
It was about 139 pounds of unused prescriptions were collected at the two collection sites, the Boys and Girls Club, and then I was out at the KCC. Folks were there from our behavioral health divisions. There were a couple of sheriff's deputies out there as well, and Congressman Stiles stopped by. He was in town for other things throughout the day, but he stopped by because he's been very proactive on the heroin fentanyl crisis, and a lot of times some of the overdoses that have been happening have been, attested to people's prescription drugs. So it was a good, conversation around, again, having people safely be able to dispose of their unused medications so they don't get into the hands of people they shouldn't.
Yeah, and a big part of that, too, was the Narcan training. I'm sure a lot of people took advantage of that as well.
Yeah, I mean, we are trying to get that out to as many people as we can. My staff person, Jill, has been trained. So she's a trainer now we are now trying to do that type of outreach when I'm out and about. Jill can actually train people on the Narcan, how to use it safely. And again, getting people the help that they need right away if you see somebody overdosing, because it could almost happen anywhere. And that's the frightening thing about this crisis that we're in is people, they take something, they don't realize it's laced with fentanyl, and then they start to overdose. And, obviously we've had several of those deaths this year.
Yeah.
And we're trying to counter that.
And we should mention, too, that even though National Drug Take-Back Day is over, you still have chances. It's not just a one-day thing. You can, dispose of your unused medication across the county.
Correct. And that's really important to people to know. We had one lady, I did post up a video, and she thanked us for being out there. And then we did share with her throughout our conversation that, she brought a big bag of unused prescriptions that she could go onto our website and find the locations throughout the county to dispose of them throughout the year, so she doesn't have to have a big plastic bag full of drugs. And, we'll take them anyway that they bring it to us. But again, safely disposing of the drugs are so important. Overall, we sent up about 1,300 pounds of unused medication. So we collected about 139 pounds or 140 pounds on Saturday. But those drop boxes we've collected several unused prescriptions through those as well. So really important for folks to if they need to dispose of it safely, please check out our website at kenoshacounty.org.
All right, November and Veterans Day coming up, and one of Kenosha's own got a big promotion. Tell us about that, Sam.
Yeah, Ali, if you've been out and about or at an event where veterans are at, Ali is our Veteran Services Director here in Kenosha County, and he now just became the president of all the Veteran Services organizations throughout the state. So we're so proud of him and his leadership. He is taking it to the next level. So the policies that we make here in Kenosha County, they already share, but when you're the leader of the organization, you really help set the policies and the direction for the entire state. Mm-hmm. And so we're proud of him and having this role. I know he's worked at it for several years to try to get to this level. And again, as we go into events this weekend, it's kind of nice. We've got several veterans events that are starting this weekend. So Saturday, we will be down at the Kenosha County Job Center, and they're having a big celebration of starting at 9:00. So I hope all our veterans and folks that maybe aren't veterans who have veterans in their family come out. There's going to be resources and many different things for people to do and talk to. If somebody's having trouble with, getting some of their benefits, it's a great way to get connected to the services that people might need.
Yeah, it's going to be this Saturday, 9 till noon, Job Center. It's going to be breakfast, and the Navy Band Great Lakes is going to be there. So lots of good stuff going on. Samantha Kerkman, Kenosha. Go ahead.
And if that wasn't enough, I just wanted to give one more plug. So Sunday, I'll be down at the Pleasant Prairie, down at their veterans ceremony down by the Rexplex. Again, if you're looking for a ceremony to come to, please come out to that one. That one is at 1:00 on Sunday afternoon. So,
all right.
Just want to give another plug.
Kenosha County Executive Sam Kerkman, if folks want to ask you questions, give you answers, or bend your ear, how do they get a hold of you?
Feel free to give the office a call today, 262-653-2600. Again, 262-653-2600.